Hey folks, did you hear? Berniemoreno, the Republican nominee for the United States Senate in Ohio, was caught on video speaking to a room full of voters, joking about how women over 50 shouldn't care about reproductive rights because they can't reproduce anymore. Hee hee hardy har. Boy, these Republicans are a laugh riot, aren't they? Joke's on you, dried up cat ladies. According to Bernster, as soon as those eggs stop dropping, no more bodily autonomy opinions for you. Sorry, post-ovulators, you don't get to crow about birth slavery, even if your daughters or granddaughters might have to carry their rapist babies or die of sepsis, as doctors ham and haw about administering care after an incomplete miscarriage. Us over 50 women, we got through the baby-making phase without having men all up in our uteruses, right? Let the fertile chicks figure it out on their own. Yeah. Aren't we lucky to have a filthy rich schneedle in Ohio clarifying our role in the electorate? If it doesn't impact our bodies, we should shut the fuck up. It's interesting though, Bernster, because I don't see you dropping any eggs. You don't have a womb, do you, Bernerama? I mean, by your logic, if it doesn't impact your rich white cisgender ass, you should put a sock in it. Your wheelhouse is limited to trying to secure more tax cuts for the top 1% and making sure Viagra is readily available to all rich white men who can't get it up. Done! Yeah. Because you see, B to the Ernie, unless you're planning to transition or come out of the closet, you're going to have to shut your mouth about anything related to LGBTQ plus issues. Last I checked, Ohio isn't a border state, Big B, so I guess you should shut your trap about immigrants crossing the border. You're not a veteran, are you, Bernster? So stay out of issues relating to veterans' rights. You're not a teacher or a student, so keep your trap shut about anything relating to education like book banning, curriculum, free school lunch, or private school vouchers. You're sure as hell not poor or disadvantaged, so no need to weigh in on programs to help folks who are struggling. Yeah, that does limit your scope of issues you're qualified to comment on, hobby. But hey, in 2023 you did settle over a dozen wage theft lawsuits. Yeah, and you were ordered to pay over $400,000 to 2 former employees. Yep, and a judge called you out for shredding documents relating to the case. So there you go, Big B. You can totally weigh in on the Orange Savior's illegal activities, including committing fraud and obstructing justice. Oh, and even though you weren't born here and you didn't become a U.S. citizen until you were 18, you're not in any danger of being rounded up and sent back to Colombia. So all your rhetoric about deporting legal Haitians in Ohio is inappropriate, you silly goose. Well, Bernie bro, I guess the reality is you're not really qualified to have an opinion on most of the issues voters care about in this election. Funny, right? Maybe that's why Sherrod Brown, your Democrat opponent, is beating you in the polls. Yeah. Well, Bernerama, have the day you deserve.